Today's horoscope from Astrocademy, Libra, May 16, 2025. You may be distinguishing yourself in your work or with your efforts and contributions in some significant way this week. It's a powerful time for developing your ability to manage your responsibilities and thrive or succeed in the outside world. You can be focusing on stabilizing your work, career, or reputation. The moon continues its transit of your work and health sector early today, and you're in good shape to take care of details. However, relationships and your social needs come into stronger focus as the day advances. It's a good time of the lunar month to give special attention to close relationships. A full moon always brings a turning point to you and the human collective. The lunation in Scorpio will be felt especially strongly now and in the days ahead. Anytime we have a lunation in this sign, its energy draws a laser focus to the trust, vulnerability, and intimacy in our significant relationships. It encourages us to share more with those whom we love or ask for what we truly want, desire, or need. Yet, because this energy is so intense, it can also shatter relationships, allowing us to be reborn in the process. Evolution. Superficial ideas impede your progress, so don't get caught up in worries about status or position. Sure, it's easy to look around and compare yourself to others, but don't. You're on your own path. Today's astral energy enhances your natural sense of being grounded. The neck, throat, and thyroid gland are special areas of the body that you need to take especially good care of. The thyroid governs our weight and physical mass. The regular exercise you do will assist the thyroid in protecting your body against irregular weight gain or loss. Pay special attention to your neck if you sit at a computer. Be sure to stretch those muscles during the day. The natural vibration of this essence brings creative expression into focus. If yours is an occupation that calls for a teaching role, consider making this the topic of the day. Encouraging others to tap into their creative and artistic talents will naturally enhance your own, as a matter of course. Search for ways to say what's on your mind or in your heart without using spoken words, such as in writing, art, or music. And share your ideas with those around you. There will always be two sides to every moon, and even more so is time. A moon in your work sector, just as Saturn and the dwarf planet Ceres have aligned in your career sector, is not just getting the new working week off to an empowered start, but what could be a defining 2-week period that is setting the course for the rest of this professional year. On the other hand, the moon's clash with the sun in a nostalgic and reflective part of your chart is putting how well you know when to keep your work hat on and when to take it off to the test. In between the moon's departure from your romantic sector yesterday and its return to your relationship sector tomorrow, life has taken a busier turn. This makes it important to hold on to the spirit of romance, but also thanks to its friendly aspect to Jupiter and Pluto as it moved through, the spirit of romance, adventure, and nostalgia. It is from tomorrow that you can focus more on your relationships. Libra, harmony blooms when you honor your truth. Your quote of the day: balance begins with honesty. Your color of the day is blush pink, soft and brave. Lucky numbers: 3, 9, 15. Don't agree just to keep the peace, your voice matters. A creative outlet could soothe rising tension. A relationship may benefit from a gentle boundary. Beauty flows from authenticity, not perfection. Our eyes in the sky. Welcome to your tarot reading for May 16, 2025. Today's energy arrives like a quiet sunrise, soft, golden, full of potential. Whether this is your first time receiving a reading or part of your daily ritual, trust that the messages here today are meant to meet you exactly where you are. You don't need to come with anything but an open heart and the willingness to reflect on what speaks to you most. Today's cards are the Fool, 6 of Cups, Queen of Pentacles, 10 of Wands, and Page of Swords. Each of these cards has its own wisdom to share, but together, they're painting a picture of rediscovery, healing, and forward momentum. Think of this reading as a conversation between your past, present, and future selves all joining hands to guide you forward. Let's begin with the Fool, a card that whispers of new beginnings and leaps of faith. If you've been teetering on the edge of a decision, wondering whether now is the right time to try something unfamiliar, this card says, take the step. The Fool is not about recklessness, but about trusting the unknown and believing in the magic of starting over. It doesn't matter if you don't have all the answers yet. Sometimes, the most beautiful chapters begin with a simple yes. Have you been feeling a quiet pull toward something new? A different direction, a side project, a change in mindset? This is your green light. Next, the Six of Cups brings a sense of nostalgia and emotional grounding. This card often connects us with memories, childhood experiences, or moments in life where we felt safe, seen, and joyful. It could be that something from the past is resurfacing today, perhaps a person, a feeling, or a lesson you once learned and forgot. There's healing in remembering who you were before the world told you who you had to be. If you find yourself feeling sentimental today, lean into it. Reconnect with your younger self. What would they love to see you doing right now? Let that version of you guide some of your choices. The Queen of Pentacles is a warm, nurturing presence in today's reading. She brings the message of groundedness and self-care, not the kind that's performative, but the quiet, meaningful kind that fills your cup from the inside out. This might be a day to reconnect with your body, your routines, or the spaces you call home. The Queen of Pentacles asks you to honor the work you're doing. Not just in your career or your goals, but in the way you care for yourself and others. You are a source of stability, and it's okay to slow down and receive care in return. Whether it's a nourishing meal, a walk in nature, or simply allowing yourself to rest without guilt, let yourself be held today. Then we arrive at the Ten of Wands, a card that acknowledges the weight you've been carrying. It shows you're someone who shows up, who takes responsibility, who pushes through. But this card is here to ask, are you holding more than you need to? Is it time to delegate, release, or even simply admit that you're tired? There's bravery in saying, I need a break, or I can't do this alone. You don't have to prove your worth through exhaustion. Today might be a good day to review what's really yours to carry and what might belong to others or to a former version of you who didn't yet know how to set boundaries. You're allowed to lighten the load. Finally, the Page of Swords arrives with curiosity and fresh ideas. This card brings a youthful, inquisitive energy, one that asks questions, seeks truth, and isn't afraid to look deeper. It's a beautiful contrast to the heaviness of the Ten of Wands and a reminder that even while we let go, we can still grow. You may find yourself feeling mentally alert today, or perhaps there's something you've been curious to learn or explore. Follow that spark. Even just taking time to research something you're interested in, journaling your thoughts, or speaking your truth can feel like a breath of fresh air. You don't need to be an expert, just willing to be a student of your own life. Altogether, this reading carries a message of gentle reinvention. You are being invited to release burdens that no longer serve you, nurture the parts of yourself that may have been neglected, reconnect with old dreams or memories, and move forward with a brave, open heart. It's okay to not have it all figured out. In fact, that's where much of the beauty lives, in the spaces between certainty and wonder. So here's a question for you. Is there something you've been holding on to that it's time to let go of? Or maybe a small spark, an idea, a dream, a shift you're ready to explore? I'd love for you to share it in the comments. Even one small insight or reflection can open the door for someone else to feel seen and supported. You are on a path of becoming, and every step, even the uncertain ones, has meaning. Keep going. You are loved, you are growing, and you are not alone.